Hi everyone, welcome back to Unsighted. Today, we are going to cater to five questions that were asked to me before people registered for the monthly membership plan for the next month, that is August 2025. Now, these five questions were very personal, but impacted a lot of why the decision was made, of actually putting up a session on normalizing the fear of being judged. Often we end up thinking, oh my god, love kya kahenge? And we don't do a lot of things that we wanted to or we planned to. We desired and we were passionate about. We let go of the choices in our lives just because of this little fear of what people will think. And today, let's understand something about my life, and maybe that might be a reason of you enrolling for the monthly membership plan. Now, the five questions that were asked by one of my team members itself. They wanted to know the authenticity of why I am planning these sessions and what is the reason or the cause behind the whole month. And that is why I thought, why not make this video and let people understand also why it is important to actually join the session and understand about your fear of being judged and how to work on it. So let's not waste much time and let's get ahead with the session because we are trying to identify the five basic questions that we all have, and yet we are not able to figure it out until it's too late. So, by the end of this video, you will understand that why it is important, first of all, to actually go for a training, even when you feel like you can do it all alone. Second, you will understand what we have to cater to. Third, might also give you certain insights about the fear of judgment that resides within you and that actually stops you from growth and development. And last one, why is personality development at all important and what we give that is not available in the market at such a price. Okay, let's get ahead with the session. And the first question for today's session, or the first question that actually my team member asked me was, how fear of being judged affected you? And yes, that was my initial reaction because I felt like a lot of my growth was stopped because of the fear of judgment. Inside it, in its own brand, took so much time to actually come to surface because of the fear of judgment. My YouTube channel, the video you see right now, took so much of time because of the fear of judgment. Everything that I have done in life could have been done earlier itself if the fear of being judged wasn't there or didn't exist. But apparently it did exist. And that actually costed me a lot of time, a lot of energy of mine as well. Now, it did not only affect my physical surrounding or the environmental things that I was supposed to do or I wanted to do or I desire to do, but it also costed me my mental health. Now, what happens? I'll give you the loop that I went through. I wanted to start my YouTube channel. I was like, oh my God, if I start, what will people say? लोग क्या कहेंगे लोग क्या सोचेंगे how they will perceive me. I have a YouTube channel back in 2020. Oh my god, that's a big deal. And that somewhere, just restricted my wish or my desire to initiate the whole process because लोग क्या कहेंगे. And it costed me mental health in a way because I started overthinking about everything. When I started to make the video also, oh, what topics should I include? What topics should I not include? Because if I speak about certain topics, people will think, oh, this is going on in her life, irrespective of understanding that, it is the field that I belong to. It happens, when you talk about your own emotions, just as a reflection of example, you are not seen as a psychologist, then you are seen as a person going through that concern or who has gone through the concern. But the intentions were different. So, yes, every time I made a video on something that was not very socially acceptable, it costed me my mental health because of all the overthinking, analysis, and everything that I've been through. Another aspect was I started over analyzing everything I do. I am going out. Should I go out like this? Should I wear this? Should I appear like this? Because of the fear of being judged that I had in my life. And everyone has it somewhere inside. We might say that our decisions are not based on the fear of what people will say, but somewhere beneath it is there. I had a session yesterday, and one of my people trainee actually talked about this that she thought she didn't have anything. But now that she have actually attended the session, she realized that she had that fear of being judged and what people would think, and her decisions were actually remotely affected by those thought process also. So yes, it has affected me in long and deep aspects. And sometimes even now, the results of the effect actually comes up to surface at times. So yeah. The second question that I had by my team member was, one thing that you did you never thought you would. Well, I actually partly have given the answer, is creating my own YouTube channel. Honestly, I never thought I would create my own YouTube channel because I had severe fear of what people would say about it. Initially, it was all about how my background would look. I am not that pretty, which people would want to see, or uh, what if I give some wrong information, or what if I fail, or what if people don't like, what if I don't get views, what if I stop in between, what will people say if either one of these things happen? What will people feel? And every time this thought came in, I stopped. I did not move forward with the idea of creating my own YouTube channel. So yeah, this is something that I thought I would never do because of what people would say and what thought process people would go with. But eventually, I got that courage to create my own YouTube channel, which is probably, why it happened is probably the answer to the third question that was asked, is how did you overcome it? So honestly, for me, it took a huge amount of time where I could gather that courage to create the YouTube channel, to post the first video, to work on the backgrounds that I have. Like today, I have this background on screen, the pictures are there, things are there. Initially, nothing was there. Initially, even I still am doubting how this background would turn out, or should I have to edit some things or not. But initially, it was even more. Initially, I did not have these backgrounds or such environment or such area also. And that was a huge reason for me to not go or move forward with the idea of creating my own YouTube channel. Also, the clarity and confidence that has come over time was not there. I was not much camera friendly also. So it took me a lot of time to gather courage to speak. Not because I could not. I had a good speaking quality and I was not camera shy because I've been dancing and that has taken that fear out. But when it is about speaking and then thinking, कि, oh my god, जो मैं बोल रही हूँ, वो लोगों तक पहुंचेगा कि नहीं, all of that fear stopped me from talking in front of camera. And probably that was a huge reason of me to stop. How I overcame it is, one, obviously understanding the patterns, and other things, it was trial and error. So I tried different things. I tried to work on it. I tried to structure things and a lot other aspects until I finally could open my YouTube channel and post my videos. It was a huge trial and error method that actually paved the way for me. Another aspect was, there was one cliffy कर जो होगा देखा जाएगा, लाइक्स आएंगे नहीं आएंगे देखा जाएगा, फॉलोअर्स आएंगे नहीं आएंगे देखा जाएगा, लोग क्या सोचेंगे देखा जाएगा. When it will happen, let it happen. So if you want to do, just do it. Don't think anymore. Now post your first video. And that is how it all started. Uh, it's not very easy. It's easy to say. It was not very easy back then when I actually started out. The first video that I posted, I had so much of, fear within me कि लोग क्या सोचेंगे. I did not send it to my relatives right then. I could not. I could not gather that courage कि मैं अपने relatives को वो video share करूँ. So I did not. I just posted it on LinkedIn and other platforms because I had less effect of what strangers would think and more effect of what my relatives would think. Because, oh my god, YouTube in 2020, quite a big deal, at least for me, which I thought. And I also thought my relatives would react in certain way, which apparently did not happen. Apparently, everyone was quite supportive of that. But that fear, what people would say, what that person would think, what my relatives would feel, or what their comments would be. So I was pretty afraid of that judgment कि यार ये क्या कर रही है, ऐसे कौन बोलता है, ये क्यों बना रही है यूट्यूब में, करने की क्या जरूरत है, again you are becoming that influencer. All of these statements were looping in my head, were working in a loop. So yeah, it was difficult, but then that one aspect कि जो होगा देखा जाएगा, that worked out fine by me. And towards the end, it all actually did work out. And I started my own YouTube channel, although it is a little inconsistent right now, but I'm actually trying very hard to be on, back on track. Which brings us to the fourth question that people had is, you did it yourself. So why the workshop? Don't you think people can too? And I was like, oh, you have now finally understood the right question that came out. Often people say कि यार ठीक है ना, तुमने कर लिया तो लोग भी कर सकते हैं, हम भी कर सकते हैं, कोई भी कर सकता है. If you could do it, anyone can do. So why is the need of actually going for monthly membership? I mean, तुमने सोचा कि जो होगा देखा जाएगा, तो वो हम भी सोच सकते हैं कि जो होगा देखा जाएगा. And we can also do the same. But on the contrary, it is not very easy. It might happen that for me, जो होगा देखा जाएगा, well, love for you it does. For you, that actually creates an even worse impact on you. on your mindset, on your mental health, because you are a person who wants the result, wants the structure, might happen. So it is important to understand who you are, what you need, and what kind of uh, ways you cope up with. So that is why attending the workshop, attending the monthly membership plan is important. We just don't want you to understand your battles. We want you to work on it. We know that when you uncover certain layers of yourself, you are overburdened with emotions. Like, I mean, when I did it, I was overburdened with emotions. I had so much pressure. I was like, oh my god, I have this fear. How what to do? So we do provide counseling sessions also as a complimentary service so that you can process those emotions along with it. You don't have to deal anything alone. When you are trying things and it is not working, it creates a lot of emotional baggage, burden, and tremendous pressure on you. When people say something, it creates a pressure, and that is why we support you in our support group sessions. We support you with the Q&As because there are certain questions we don't know how to answer, so we help you with the Q&A sessions that we gives with it. And then how to understand yourself, how to understand the patterns. We have monthly sessions, 4 10 sessions of 2 hours each, where we help you identify who you are, what you need, how you should that. So it's not just, कि हमने service provide 30 sessions area, that's it. We are there with you throughout the process. We are there with you from the very start till the very end until you pay. So, or until you actually achieve what you are looking for. That is why attending the sessions or workshops are important, because we help as a guide. We just don't force things on you. We help as a guide. And honestly, kab tak try and error, try and error. It costed me so much of time. It costed me 2 3 4 5 years to understand the fear of judgment, the pattern that I had, and then take an action accordingly. What if I say to that we help you do it within a few weeks or months? That's the late. That's not what you get if you try to do it all alone. Trying to do it all alone is a great approach, but if you have enough time. But when we talk about personality development, when we talk about skill development and then setting our career, no, we don't have much time. We cannot. After school, there is college. College, masters, job, growth, promotions, this. Every single night post that we have to continuously work on our skill sets in order to achieve it. You done your schooling, after that you have to apply for a college. Now, in college, you might crack the entrance, but what about GD? You need certain skill sets for that. You are done with college. Now you have to apply for a job. You have the entrance cleared. You got to be NMP for test cleared if there is any. What about the ITTOP? Your CV is great, amazing. You've done a lot of it. But what about the ITTOP EPI now? You got passed because no, you don't have the skills. So that is where it again comes in. And then when you got the job, now it's about growth and success. You have the same knowledge, or maybe your knowledge is increasing, but who will see it until you show it? So to be able to show your skill sets, you have to actually be able to polish those. If I don't know how to communicate with people, how am I supposed to show it to people that I know what I'm doing? If I don't know how to assertively put my words on front, I will mess up and have a wrong relationship or bad relationship of rapport with people, with staff members, with employees in my workspace. So everything that we do, if I have to take a decision, for example, and if my decision making skills are not good enough, how will I be able to make an effective decision there? If I want to show that I'm confident enough and I don't know the right posture, I'm sitting like this, will I look confident? Even though I am confident, show on my body, on my face that I'm confident. If we are trying to work and balance our lives together, getting into a relationship, if we don't know how to balance work and life on same level and align it together, how am I supposed to manage both of them in one six? Automatically, work pressure, home pressure, both are too a lot. And lastly, if you don't know about yourself, how are you supposed to understand other people, reflect back, know how to act, react, and behave in different situations? So, for all of that to develop, there has to be a right approach. There has to be a right way to do it. You cannot just identify some techniques on the Google and think, कि हाँ भाई ये strategies have let's practice. I will have those skill sets. No. According to your personality, it might not be the right skills. According to your personality, sorted skill sets are the right ways to develop. If I'm already an introvert, if I am already a person who thinks a lot before speaking, and I don't work on my assertiveness, even when I speak, it won't create that impact. If I am a shy person, but I don't know how to communicate my words or my words well, I would not be able to put it up front. Going into a meeting and being out loud, shouting, saying this or that, calling out names is not something what will lead you a good, confident human being. It's not a good leadership quality. It is sign that you are panicking in the situation, and that is the reason why you are shouting at people, when you are calling out names, when you are being out you. So certain things are not what it seems like, and certain skills it needs to be developed in a way which is right for you as a person. If you are already aggressive by nature, you cannot be bold. You have to use the right words and you're talking to people if you want your work to be done. So these are certain things that we help you with. And it's really simple. one thing at a time. But when the right guidance, that's the sole purpose what I feel like we give in our workshops. That is what the answer is for the last question. Why this monthly membership and what makes it different than others? Because we just not work with you as a person, we work with you as a whole soul, where we start with the personality awareness, techniques, what is right for you, what is not right for you, starting from scratch, building the whole building foundation with a very, very strong foundational bit. And that is what I said to my bewildered when they were asking me these questions. So I hope this also answers a number of questions that you had of what personality development is, why it is needed. After all, you ही चाह रहे हैं personality के लोग इसने. So yeah, I hope you got some clarity on the topic and putting you in the session registering for our monthly memberships, because I have sure that it will change and transform your personality into a very confident human being and someone who knows what they are doing. So that was it for today. See you again in our next video. Bye, take care.